Day 33. It's like 9:30, October the 7th. I'm in a hotel, if you couldn't tell. My plan of rocking up to campsites and hoping that they're open or they've got space is no longer going to work, because we're that late in the season that some of them are starting to close. So I ended up walking up a gigantic hill to a farm campsite that was closed. Hence why I'm in a hotel, which financially is just not ideal. Like, I can't afford for that to be happening every other day. So I'm gonna start ringing ahead, which is just, it's another thing to do, but it's better than paying 80 to 100 quid every 2 days. I'm so warm right now. Oh my god. You're propped up against my hot chocolate that I've been drinking, but it's hot chocolate in this room. I'm really struggling to initiate these video clips at this point. I'm kind of, each day is different, obviously, because I'm seeing new things, I'm staying somewhere new, I'm seeing new people, but it is a bit of Groundhog Day. And I understand that is the endurance game. The endurance game is high volume, a lot of repetition. And I think the boredom is a good thing, ultimately. But it's fucking boring. Like, I was waking up a few weeks ago with that like fire in my belly, like ready for the day. Still waking up in pain and not wanting to, I don't know, just not necessarily dying to run, but wanting to attack the day and attack the challenge. But this is just fucking, oh, I've got day 33. So let's say I'm day 33 out of day 45. I've got like 12 days left. Which isn't even long, like I'll be done soon, but I don't know, I feel like I'm just running on fumes. My body doesn't even feel that bad. Like, its legs are feeling it, but that's nothing new. They've been feeling it since day one. Feet aren't even that bad. So I'm just watching a bit of normal TV. I think it's so strange. Normal TV. It's so dystopian. Yeah, I don't even feel that bad physically. I'm just fucking bored. I miss my girlfriend. She's however many thousands of miles away right now. I haven't seen her in 7 weeks. That's an endurance game in itself. Do miss my mates. I thought I'd manage to see them at some point, coming down. But turns out when you hit 25, everyone's busy, which is fair enough. It just is fair enough. People are getting on with their lives. And I'm the one that's currently unemployed, running down Great Britain. There's not everyone else doing that. Once I get going, I am alright, but it's just in the morning. I've struggled with mornings historically for a long time. Like, it's always been an ambivalent time for me. And when I actually get going, I get into it, and once you get a few endorphins in you, you feel alright. But fuck me. I guess this is it. I guess this is why it's difficult. This is why people don't do it. I get it. I just do get it. I think this is something that in hindsight is going to be very useful to look back on, but right now it just feels quite hollow. Like I don't have an abundance of meaning in current activities. I'm sat in my underpants too warm in a hotel room. It was 80 quid, no breakfast, and the fire alarms were going off last night at 9:30 p.m. There's a real absence of meaning, or I know there's not, but it feels like it right now, which I feel like might be counterintuitive. And also, I was talking to my girlfriend on the phone yesterday, and I remembered that I actually didn't want to do this on my own. Like, I tried to get people on board to be a support vehicle or help me out along the way, and I ended up deciding to do it on my own because of money, and people couldn't help me because of time, which again is fair enough. People have got lives, but I didn't actually initially intend to do this on my own, and I think I'm feeling that void of I don't want to be a lone wolf. Like, it's fucking boring. You just do need people to just have fun. We don't need people. You do need people, of course you need people. But as in, I don't even know. Oh, I'm being dramatic. I just need to set off. I need to set off half an hour ago. But this is the push and pull that I go through in the morning. And it's just not fun. It's actually better when I'm camping because you've got things to do immediately. Like, you've got to put your sleeping bag away, put your pillows away, pack your bag. You've got to put your tent away, and there's tasks that are immediately in your way in order for you to make any progress. Where you wake up in a hotel, and there's obviously benefits to that, but you wake up a bit too comfy. It ends up taking me longer to get packed up and ready than when I'm in a tent, which makes no sense. Trying to think if there's anything else I got to tell you. Back to the point about doing this on my own, I think it's ultimately been better off me doing this on my own, because I've still learned a lot about self-reliance and discipline and what I want to do in my life, and it's been good to be in my brain on my own for this long and see what comes up and see where my interests really are. Like, I can kind of see a general direction or a more crystallized direction of what I want, where before all I could think about was doing this run. So it's still been an intense learning experience, and I think having more people around would have been more fun, but I don't know if it would have given me ample time to really decide what I want next, which is more pressing. And I do have some quite big decisions to make over the next couple of weeks, basically. Not bad ones, but big ones. And I do feel like I have more conviction in myself that when I do make those decisions, I'll be able to make it work no matter what. Where I remember leaving the UK in March 2023, thinking, I have no idea how I'm going to live the rest of my life. Like, I was that lost and felt that mentally weak that I didn't know how I was going to take on the challenges of life. And that's like being a husband, being a dad, having a fucking career, looking after myself, being a good friend, like all the responsibilities of life that constitute a good life. I just had no idea how I was going to get there. But now, I do feel like not only can I just about get there, like I feel like I can surpass my own prior expectations and thrive. Which I guess is, I don't know, I guess I can't ask for much more than that. Like, what more do you want? I'm saying you, I'm talking to me. What more do you want from an experience than to come out of it with momentum thinking, yeah, I'm going to go and smash life? Sick. Well, I'm fired up now and I'm still warm. So I'm going to set off. I've got about 28 miles to do today. Day 33. I'm saying we've got about 12 days left, but I'm not actually too sure. I'll know when I'm a week out because I'll be able to gauge exactly how far I'll be able to go. But right now we are still taking each day as it comes. But weather's perfect. I know what I'm doing. Should have enough money to get to the end. And we're nearly done. So I'm going to stop complaining. Check out of this hotel and get some steps in. Good evening. It's just after 9 o'clock. Day 33. Ran 40k's today. Felt every single one of them. Was any of it enjoyable? Set off from the hotel this morning. Yeah, no, didn't have much of a good time today, really. Everything really hurt. I think I need new shoes, but I can't afford them. So I've just got these really beaten up trainers that actually aesthetically look pretty good, but I can feel that I've compressed the foam to probably capacity. So I'm maybe in realms of damaging my feet, which I'm someone that's careful about stuff like that, because I just think you've only got one pair of, well, if it is a pair, you've only got a pair of feet and one pair of knees, etc, etc. And I know shit heals, but ligaments and cartilage and that stuff, you got to look after them. You got to look after yourself. Running it just wears everything down. Yeah, I'm officially struggling. I've been struggling since day one to an extent, and that's also the point. But I'm at a point of, I actually don't really want to do this anymore. Like, not to say that I don't think I'm going to get it done. I will. I know I will. But I'm kind of just fucking over it. I feel like I've learned the lessons of endurance. But maybe I haven't, because maybe I'm moaning like a bitch instead of just getting on with it and being happy once I've completed it, instead of dragging my ball through glass to the end. There's no manual for this stuff, so I don't know what you're meant to feel at what point, if it's going well. The point is, it's going. Oh no, I'm getting messages. It's going. The days are disappearing and I'm doing the distance that I set out to do. I think the main part of it is the novelty's kind of worn off. Like the excitement of solving problems as they arrive and rolling with the punches, and I don't know. It's not that it's still not horrible and difficult, but I feel like I know what's coming.
which I don't like that mindset, because you never know what's coming, and obviously there's certainty in what I'm doing. Like, I'm obviously running every day, but I don't know, I felt the serendipity is usually the best when I'm just kind of in a open, pleasant state of being, and I'm kind of just like checking my watch all the time, just thinking, oh, only done 2k, only done 5k, only done whatever. Maybe I just need to increase the distance and just get it done. One thing I will say, I feel very present. Like, don't get me wrong, I get lost in my thoughts quite frequently, and that's something that I've done probably my entire life, but especially at the end of the day, I feel very in the moment, and I think a lot of that is I've been better off my phone. Like, I'm probably as addicted to my phone as the next person, as the next millennial. Am I a millennial? I was born in 2000, so I don't really know what I am. Gen something. Yeah, I'm probably as addicted to my phone as the next person, but one of the gifts of what I've been doing is that I haven't really had time to just sit and doom scroll. So I've been off it significantly, and there's a lot to be said for that. Just genuine abstaining from that type of technology, or that type of consumption, not necessarily technology, but so that's a good thing. Yeah, I think that's the good thing I'd like to say for today. What day is it tomorrow? Day 34. I've got some laundry to do in the morning, so I'm going to try and get that done in the morning and set off at a reasonable time. I'm probably due a rest day over the next day or two, but I think I could run tomorrow. I could maybe get to Gloucester or something. Yeah. Good night. According to Komoot, this is a footpath. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I am about a mile out from next campsite, and I've had a good day. I just have. What are we on? 33. Can't see. I don't know. 34 k's. I think it'll be 35 by the time I get to. In fact, you just couldn't see any of my face then. It'll be about 35 by the time I get to this campsite, which I'm very much hoping is open, because I did not follow through with my conundrum of realising that I might have to call ahead to campsites. That just hasn't happened. I choose serendipity, I choose chance, I choose hope as a strategy. But it's not hope, it's faith. Faith is, I think faith comes from the word fides in Latin, which also means, or which meant conviction. If you have conviction, that is very different to hope. Hope is you believe it might happen. Conviction is you know it will happen. That being said, I don't know if it's open, so I guess it is hope. Hope is the strategy. It seems I've been reduced to a walk. Hang on, need to check my maps. May have made a blunder. I've just passed a campsite, which may have been perfectly good, but I've got my eyes set on another one for some reason that's an extra K away.
Don't know if you can hear the dogs barking in the background. I've nearly been attacked today. Like, genuinely nearly got bit by a dog, which I've had some close encounters during my career as a postman, but never anything that scary or serious. But today, genuinely nearly lost a fucking chunk of my leg, but thankfully I didn't, because that would have been an error. That would have been an issue. I can't remember why I started recording. I think I was giving a general update. Show that I'm out here grinding. What time is it? 7:05. Yeah, I've had a great day today. It's because I've been on, I don't even know if you can see that, I've been on nice roads today. Being off main roads is, mate, it's the key to life. And there's probably some mystic lesson in that. Stay off the main roads. Stay off the beaten path. It's boring. It's overwhelming. You just get rinsed of all that you work. And then these back roads, I've actually done more distance today than I would have done if I was on the main roads. But I have existed in a nice state of mind all day because I haven't had to deal with the complications of a main road and the overwhelm of it. Well, here I'm in my own bubble. I'm in my nice thoughts, or neutral thoughts, or whatever thoughts, but I'm in my thoughts. I'm not getting my attention's getting constantly drained by cars flying past, different noises, dead animals on the road, whatever happens to be in my way. It all takes attention away, and where attention goes, energy flows. So if your attention is off what you're doing, you are just leaking energy that you need to focus on the task at hand. And I would like to focus on the task at hand. And by focusing on the task at hand, I end up enjoying the task at hand. And that's obvious why I want to do that. I think that's the end of my wisdom for today. I need to set up camp quick time. It's just is going to be dark, but that's okay. Not my first rodeo. It was my first rodeo 5 days ago. Not 5 days ago. It's probably ow! Fucking nearly got sabotaged by a bush. I did get sabotaged by a bush. Yeah. Alright, I'm waffling. See ya. What the fuck? Good evening. I'm watching, well, I'm not really watching it, I just put it on so that I had something on in the background. I made it to Bristol, which is actually a huge shift from me. It was 50 k's today. What day is it today? 9th? My watch didn't come on. 9th of October today. So I've just got this final stretch left, Bristol to Land's End. But I'm based here for a couple of days. I'm staying with my cousin Jess right now on the couch. And then my uncle is coming across to visit day after tomorrow. And then I'm setting off again on the 12th. And then I should be done by the 19th or something. 18th, 19th. I'll announce when it's gonna be done. Gonna be done. I'm not making sense. I'm absolutely knackered.
I'm so tired. I want to stay awake because I want to enjoy the feeling of being done for the day. But I know that's not sensible. I need to be asleep. But yeah, today was an absolute graft. I may buy some new shoes tomorrow because I think I've worn mine into a realm of unsafety. But I'm proud of myself today. That was horrible. Oof.
Do you find that actually they hurt you, they're uncomfortable, come back?
Yeah.